Ariel Helwani in Rio de Janeiro for UFC 153 alongside Glover Teixeira, who faces Fabio Maldonado this Saturday at UFC 153. And Glover, obviously there's a lot of buzz surrounding you. Are you surprised by all the attention that you have received as of late? Because when you made your UFC debut, you know, there were people talking about you, but not as much as they are right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I mean, after all they say and talk about Shogun and Rampage and everything, people that give all the respect, and I just appreciate everything. I'm so happy, and just appreciate all the fans and all the attention, you know.
You went from potentially fighting Shogun to potentially fighting Rampage to now Fabio. Obviously, Fabio is not as big of a name as those two. Are you disappointed that you're not fighting a bigger name?
You know, man, I just arrived in UFC, so it don't really matter to me. Fabio is just as tough as those guys, in my mind. You know, I think he's a really tough guy. He put him against Rampage or Shogun, he's gonna give them a fight too. You know, so I'm ready to fight. I train just as hard, and I'm excited to put a show for those guys, man.
Did you think that you would get pushed up the card as quickly as you have been over the last couple of weeks? You know, there's so much talk about you being a top contender. Did you think that would happen this quickly?
No, I never think that way. I mean, I think that, like, Chuck Liddell told me one time, if you want to be successful, you go and you fight your heart out from the beginning to end and trying to knock out or submission. Don't fight to win, to just win. Fight for the knockout of the night, you know, just to show people. So that's how I fight, and I get the attention. It's pretty good, man. I feel good about it.
Are you, are you thinking that a win over Fabio will cement you as a top contender, or because he's not a big name, do you think you'll need a couple more fights?
Yeah, man, you know, I don't know. You know, it's up to them over there. It depends how the fight goes. You know, I mean, he's, like I say, he's a tough guy, and I mean, those guys that they run the UFC, they smart guys. You know, they're gonna see how the fight goes. They're gonna see how I fight, if I'm ready or not, and they will let me know. It depends, you know. I'm not worried about that. I just want to fight.
What was your reaction when you found out that Shogun and other fighters as well were not interested in fighting you?
You know, I just think it's kind of sucks, because I have to put a little bit more fights in UFC. You know, even though I'm ready to fight those guys, but they don't want to fight because of the name. You know, the Twitter followers and everything. Like they talk about. It's kind of hard for me, because I'm like, I like old school. Like, I used to watch like Rocky Marciano and Mike Tyson, Holyfield. They didn't have Twitter back then, so what they say back then, I don't know. But you know, whatever, man. I just want to keep fighting, keep build up my name, and slowly, whatever they do, you know.
Are you even on Twitter?
Yes, I am. Glover Teixeira.
How many followers do you have?
I think 7,000 right now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's getting there, you know.
Are you active?
Yeah, all the time, man. I don't do it all the time, but every day I go over there and say good morning or whatever, you know. I don't put like everything that I do. I should do a little more, but.
And is the Rampage fight a fight that you're still interested in? He says he's still interested in fighting you. Would you want to fight him potentially if you win this fight on Saturday?
Yeah, like, you know, Rampage, man, is like he's an idol for me. You know, he's a great fighter, and I just hope he's not his last fight. I don't want to fight somebody that's like don't care about fight. You know, I want to fight somebody like Fabio. Is kind of good because he wants to fight. He's hungry. He wants to fight. He has to win, and this is gonna bring a fight. Rampage, well, it's kind of hard because what if I beat him and would say, oh, whatever, I don't want to fight anyway. And I hope he come down and want to fight. Yeah, then I want to fight him. If he really wants to fight, I want to fight him, because we're gonna put up a fight, you know.
What about being back in Brazil? Do you like fighting here?
Yeah, it's great to fight here, man. I fought here many times. The heat, the fans is great. They're so exciting, and now it's gonna be 10 times bigger.
Yeah. And I'm just wondering, final thing, a lot of people say that you can give Jon Jones a run for his money. Do you look at Jon Jones and say, right now, I'm ready, I can fight a guy like that and I can beat him? Listen,
man, you know, I train so hard, and I have to believe in myself, right? People already say I'm challenged Jon Jones. That means I used to hate people that fight one fight in UFC and already challenge the champion. I have a lot of work to put and to do and challenge Jon Jones, challenge the champion. But yeah, if they put me fight with Jon Jones right now, I'll get the title.
All right. Thank you so much, Glover, and good luck on Saturday.
All right, man.